Sawasdee Cup. So I'm gonna teach you how to count not macros. I'm gonna teach you how to track calories. I was supposed to do this video a while ago, but I completely forgot. Sorry it took so long, but today I'm going to teach you how to track your calories. All right? So when it comes to tracking calories, it's pretty simple. It's going to be a short video. That's how simple it is. So the thing is, whenever you think about calories, just know that calories are just units of energy. They're just energy. Energy that we get by consuming them. That's how we're able to do our day-to-day activities. That's how our organs are able to function properly and effectively. That's how we're able to wake up and go to sleep and be in a good mood and just be in a nice, healthy state of mental and physical well-being. Is because of the energy that is in the food. Okay? So now, when it comes to manipulating your body into a certain shape. Let's say you want to build some muscle and look cool compared to the stuff you see on, TV, and you want to look like a cool, jacked G.I. Joe character, or my favorite, a Dragon Ball Z character, right? Working out isn't going to be enough. That's when you're also going to have to get pretty strategic about it and start concentrating on the other 100% that you have to focus on. It's not 50-50, okay? It's 100 concentration on training and 100% on your nutrition, all right? So, then again, some people are very blessed with some good genetics to where they don't really have to worry about what they eat, and they can just do 3 push-ups a day and just look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know what I mean? But if you don't have those genetics and you are averagely genetically gifted, like the majority of the world, then you're most likely going to need to focus on calories as well as training, okay? Because if you don't get your calories in check, then you're probably never going to attain the body that you were hoping for or that you dreamed of. And but training aside, let's focus on calories, all right? Now, I'm pretty sure I went through over this before, but there are 3 phases that you put your body through, right? Calorie maintenance, calorie surplus, and calorie deficit. Now, when it comes to losing fat and maintaining the muscle, that's where you have to put your body in a calorie deficit. And in order to do that, you have to know how to track calories, right? Which is the whole point of this video. So, all right, let's, give an example, all right? It's pretty simple. So, let's say I'm about to eat a banana, right? And that banana is gonna have a certain amount of calories. And keep this in mind, every food that you eat, anything that you eat that is food, has macronutrients, which is just proteins, carbs, and fats. And every 1 calorie of carbs and protein, I'm sorry, I'm messing it up. Blah, blah. Okay, every 1 gram of proteins and carbs is equal to 4 calories. And every 1 gram of fat, it's equal to 9 calories. All right, just remember that. And that's how calories are summed up into the food that we eat. So let's say I'm about to eat a banana, and the banana has about 20 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, and 1 gram of protein. So all you do is just multiply 4 times 20 and 4 times 1, or just add 1 and the 20 and then just multiply it by 4, and then you get the calories right there, which comes down to about 84 calories, I'm guessing. And boom, right there. And you have to first figure out how much calories your body needs to maintain it, and then eat less than that, or work out and burn off the calories to put your body in a calorie deficit. And that's how you put your body in a deficit, right? Through nutrition, eating less, or working out more, all right? Now, knowing that banana is about 84 calories, you consume it. So now you have 84 calories in your body, okay? And let's say your calorie maintenance was about 2,000 calories, all right? So if your maintenance calories was about 2,000 calories, if you just want to maintain your body weight, all you have to do is just consume 2,000 calories per day. And that's how you just maintain the body weight that you're at now. But if you're trying to lose weight, right, putting your body in a caloric deficit, burning fat and just maintaining the muscle, then you're either going to want to eat less. So if my maintenance calories were 2,000 calories, then I would probably put it at a slight deficit. I would probably want to eat about 1,800 calories. So I would be at a 200 calorie deficit, which is not so bad, you know. It could be a little uncomfortable, but it's sustainable. And then gradually your weight will start going down because you're not consuming as much calories as your body is burning. And that's how the weight is lost. Calories in versus calories out. You know what I mean? If you burn more calories than you consume, you're going to lose weight, whether you like it or not. Okay? But the main, I guess, goal is to do that as comfortably and as easy as possible. And yeah. So anyways, right? So we eat the banana. So that's 84 calories. And by the way, it helps if you have a food scale, because a certain amount of grams of foods are, you know, a different amount of calories. But or you can just keep it simple and only eat foods that have nutrition labels on it. You ever seen a cereal box and you see the nutritional label, 120 calories, 2 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, 0 grams of protein, or 1 gram of protein? Like right there, it tells you how many calories it is per serving. Now, if you had a food scale, it would tell you one serving size is about what, 2 cups, and then 30 grams. So then what you would do is use a food scale to get 30 grams of that cereal per serving, and that's how many calories it is, and that's how you basically track the calories. But the most easiest way to track calories and the most simple way is to keep the food basic and simple. Don't get fancy with it. Don't try to overcomplicate things and overwhelm yourself and then just, hate yourself for not getting it because you're overcomplicating things by making things too fancy. You want to, eat some filet mignon, and you have to like track every ingredient that goes into that food. And so like the more ingredients that go into it, you have to measure everything out, and it's just a big headache. It's about a lot of mental energy, you know what I mean? So the best way to get to your goal physique wise, you know what I mean, whether that's cutting or maintaining, is to just keep the food simple. Foods that you like, that you can eat every day, and that you know the calories, so you don't have to think too much. You don't have to think too much. You're not wasting much energy, and more energy is provided for you for your other daily tasks, and that's how it should be. So another great way to keep track of your calories without writing it down, and because I'm pretty sure if you don't know about tracking calories, there are apps on your phone that you can download. I used to use MyFitnessPal, which is the app that just tracks everything you eat. So you can just go into the app and then put in the food that you're about to consume, or you can scan it, and then it'll have the calories right there in this list of foods in its database, and then boom, it does all the math for you, instead of you trying to really just write it down on paper, which you can do that too. Some people prefer that over the on their phones, because I don't know, it feels more personal, maybe, but yeah. So that's basically the gist of it, of how you track calories. Simple as hell, right? There's really nothing to it. Just whatever you're consuming, make sure you put down the calories that it has, the amount of calories that you're consuming. That's about it. And the simpler it is, the easier it'll be. And that's how you track calories. You know what I mean? So I'll give you an example again, in case you're still getting a little confused. Okay, let's say my breakfast, I had 1 bowl of cereal. So I'll measure out the cereal, right? It's about 120 calories per serving, 30 grams per servings. That's what it says. It says it on the nutrition label, by the way. So you don't have to figure it out and do any math. It tells you. So you would measure out the cereal on a food scale, 30 grams, boom, eat it, right? With milk, and you would have to measure out the milk too, of course. And the milk will tell you its nutritional value and how many calories it has. And you would put 1 serving, measure it out on the food scale, and then boom, you ate about that's about 250 calories. 1 serving of cereal with whole milk, or whatever milk you want. The lower calorie milk it is, the better, especially if you're on a cut, okay? But yeah, and then from there, you go out throughout your day tracking everything else. making sure you don't go past a certain amount of calories if you're trying to cut. But you're trying to just maintain, yeah, same thing. Make sure you don't go past your maintenance calories. And if you're trying to bulk, then who cares? And just eat. But it's also smart to track whether you're bulking, cutting, or maintaining also, just so you get an idea of how many calories you're eating. So you get more used to just eyeballing things and know how much to consume and know how much calories this is and know how much you should consume. You know what I mean? So just getting used to that. And then sooner or later, you can stop tracking and just intuitively eat like I do. Which, by the way, I do not track calories. I do not track macronutrients. I don't track anything. I have a food scale, but it's out of batteries. So, but I used to track. That's when I was new to the game of fitness, and I was really trying to get serious about it. The thing is, if you take your training serious, then I don't see why you shouldn't take your nutrition serious. You know what I mean? They both go hand in hand. If you want to perform better, your nutrition has a big part to play with it too. Other than consistency and discipline and hard work, nutrition plays a big factor into just bettering your whole performance. So it's like it goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I don't track anymore. I just intuitively eat. I kind of just eyeball things, and now I go by how the food makes me feel, which I recommend you doing that also. If food makes you feel good, that's food you eat. All right? Pretty sure I mentioned that like 100 times. But yeah. So yeah, that's how you track calories, and maybe I will do a like full day of eating so you can get a real good example, and I can like put the example of how to track calories also. But that's the gist of it. Just whatever you consume into your body, write down the calories, or just memorize the calories if you have a Albert Einstein brain, or just put it in your app of whatever app you like that tracks food. I used to use MyFitnessPal before, so go ahead and download that and start tracking every food that you eat, and then gradually your weight will start going down if you're trying to lose weight, and if you're trying to maintain, you track everything if you're very serious about it. But I know some people might think, oh, I don't have time to track this food, I don't have time to weigh this food, I don't have time to put it in the system of what I ate. Man, I don't got time for none of that. Saying I don't have time for something is just basically saying I don't want to do it, okay? Because we have time for anything, honestly. If we really want it bad enough, we have time for anything. You know what I mean? If you have time to go to the gym and just work out hard as shit, all it takes is just 2 minutes to just put in the food in between sets or anything. You know what I mean? We have time to idle talk with acquaintances. Those idle times can also be used to just track your calories. You know what I mean? So saying I don't have time is an excuse. Just say I don't want to do it. So, but if you're serious about building a great body, tracking calories is very important into achieving that goal. Okay? And if it gets really, really serious about really getting very specific about, building muscle and just being fucking 1% body fat, or not 1%, but single digit body fat percentage, and maintaining the muscle, or even competing, then you're probably gonna have to go a little more deeper and then get into macronutrients. But if you're just trying to, build some good muscle and just look good, then just worry about calories for now, and the macros will just fall into place. But that'll be another subject. So yeah, that video went kind of longer than I expected. I was expecting it to be like 5 minutes. It's supposed to be short, but I guess that's what happens when you just rant on. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's how you track calories. So I hope you learned something, and hope that helps. Hope it wasn't too confusing. If you have any questions, feel free to comment it down below, or any other videos you'd like me to touch upon. I will remember it this time, and I will get right on it. All right? So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you again.